What is up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how I turn this picture into this picture. Let's go. So to me, editing is a huge part of photography. You go out, take pictures, and you come back, you edit the pictures. And editing is not just about adjusting the exposure, lighting, shadows, and all that stuff. To me, it's even more than that. It's about like putting your own personality, your own feels, your unique style into it. So today I'm going to show you how I edit my pictures and how I put my style into it. So let's go. So let me show you guys how I edit my pictures. Here I have the first one. Here's how it looks like. So it's going to go from here into this. I really put on this dark personality into this picture. So I'm going to show you guys how I do this. And as always, I always do my exposure first. So for this one, I'll turn it down a little because the subject, which are the people, they're way too bright. Turn down the exposure to really give that dark mood as well. Maybe turn down the highlights a little as well. It looks way too bright. The shadow, I would turn it up a little and then turn down the highlights a little more. And the whites, I'll turn it down as well. And black, up a little bit. Okay. I didn't really like this negative space. I just want to crop the image. Maybe. Yeah, that looks perfect. To me, right now, the image looks good, but the color does not look good. The green, it's too green to me. I don't really like the green in my image. So what I would do here is I would turn the green into a little more yellow, like that. There we go, that's nice. But also, I don't like my image to be very saturated. Right now, the green is popping out way too much. So I will turn down the green and the aqua. You see the difference? There we go. And then the blues, I will turn it down a little bit as well. And you guys see at the corner right here, it has that orange. I don't really like it. So I'll turn down the red as well. There we go. So you can really focus on the people that are walking. Alright, so now the image is looking very nice already. See, it already has that mood in it. And now what we're gonna do is go to color grade. This is where the magic happens. This is where you can really put in your personality. What I do here is give that shadow a blue tint to it, just like that. And then I'll give a little orange, yellowish to the highlights, like that. So it pops out a little bit more. Now it's already looking pretty good. What I'm gonna do here is make the whole image just a little bit warmer. Here at the highlights, still a little too bright. Turn it down a little bit more. Just like that, guys. This image is looking so good. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this pictures, what do you guys think? Like, first what I see is this image is very, very flat. Same thing, we're gonna adjust the exposure, gonna make the image a little bit brighter, the highlights a little brighter, and shadow, I'll bring it down a lot more. And you see what this does? It separates the foreground and the background. Perfect. A little bit. And then dehaze it just a little bit. Just like that. And in this image, I don't really like the way the blue looks and the green. It doesn't really go together. So what I'm gonna do here is I go to hue and I'll adjust the blue into a little more teal. There you go, that's good. And I'll make the green a little more yellow, just like that. I don't really like my green to be too green, so I'll turn it down. Oops. Turn it down like that. So now, alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the tone. I'm gonna make the blacks even darker, and then I'm gonna make this whole image a little warm, just a little bit. Alright, that's good. And turn down the saturation, boost a little vibrance in it, and then give it a little more blue to the ocean. And then now I'm gonna make the shadow even more yellow and orange to really separate from the ocean. Like that. I actually like it. Okay, awesome. This image can really go from this to this You see how much better it looks? It took me like 5 minutes, right? All right, let's move on to the third image. So first thing you see, this image is way too dark, right? Boom, exposure, model is looking good. And we really want to separate the model from the background. We're gonna put up a little highlights, looking pretty good already. Maybe not so much white. There you go. See? Now our model is popping out. And I don't think there's that much of an adjustment to do here, so I'm just gonna go straight into color grading, which I always like my shadow to be blue. It gives that moody look, right? And then bring out a little yellow, orange to the tone, not so much blue. Maybe. Alright, see? That's it. It took me like a minute. Look how much better this image looks. Just like that. Perfecto. Alright, let's move on to the last picture. Alright, this picture right here is my favorite picture. I literally just took this yesterday and I'm already in love with it. So I'm going to show you guys how to turn this image into this. Oof, that looks amazing. Alright, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I see is this picture, it's just crooked. So let's fix that. Okay, angle it and make sure you have your object in the middle of the frame. That looks pretty good right here. Okay, now the second thing I noticed is there's that very bright yellow in the middle, and that's our main focus. So you want to have that, you want to remain that in the image. And what I would do here is desaturate all the other colors but yellow to really make the object pops. First thing we do is adjust the exposure, maybe not so bright. Turn down the highlights a little more. You want to bring out the details. Not so bright. Okay, that's perfect right there. Just desaturate the thing because you really want to get that moody look. And what we can do here, you see all these green right here, just get rid of it. Go to saturation, just turn it all the way down. We don't need that. And then maybe bring up a little yellow for the taxi. There you go. Okay, I like my green to be a little more orangish. So you see right here, there we go. And you see like on the sides there's this white and blue. It doesn't really go with the image. So what I'm gonna do is desaturate that. We don't need that in the image. Perfect. See? The image is already looking nice. And now, what we're gonna do is put on your personality, right? Go to color grades, same thing. I like my shadow to be a little more teal and bluish. That's just what I like to do. I'm gonna make it darker, like that. And then highlights, I'm gonna put some orange, yellow into it. Awesome. All right, so this image is already looking pretty good, but what we're gonna do now will make this image look even better. I don't know if anyone else does this, but this is what I do. I go to the brush, put down the exposure, put down the saturation, and then I'll brush through the whole image, but the taxi. And you'll see what this does. There you go. Done. See? The image looks so nice. Just like that. It's so simple. It literally goes from this image on the left to this. And here are the results of all the pictures. Alright guys, so this is how I edit my pictures. It's probably not the way everyone else does it, but this is how I do it and how I really put my personality onto the pictures. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please subscribe, share, and like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.